Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and today's video I'm pretty excited to do. So we are through the first half of 2021. Is that not crazy? It's just been flying by. So much has happened this year. Maybe we're just on like information overload, but I stopped to think that just this next week we are going to be moving into the second half of 2021, and that's crazy. But as I've been, for the most part of this first part of 2021, I've been reviewing candles. I've got to try so many amazing candles. So what I thought would be fun to do would be what have been my top 10 candles so far for the first part of 2021. And this includes all the brands that I've tried, maybe not all the brands that I've tried, but the main brands that I've tried, and what has impressed me, what have I like hoarded backups for my collection. This does not include all because I only allowed myself 10. I think I'm gonna allow myself 20 for a 2021 wrap up, but I'm gonna jump in. Now, I don't think any of these are gonna surprise anybody because if you watch my current burn, post burn, and hauls, I talk highly about every single one of these candles. But there's only maybe a couple that I've just maybe recently fell in love with, but have knocked another candle out of its spot. So I'll address that as we go. But since I haven't for a few videos, I will just introduce myself. If you're new to my channel, you found me through the SAS sales. I'm Teesha. I do a lot of Bath & Body Works content. I have some subbies that have heard this a million times, and I'm sorry, girls and boys. But I love to do it. I love to rank it, haul it, talk about it with you guys. I do sprinkle in the makeup, and I review other candle companies as well, so not just Bath & Body Works. If that sounds good to you, please stick around. I do try to make this kind of a creative space. I like to mix pop culture with candles and talk about everyday makeup hacks for a girl that doesn't know how to do very much, but I'm happy with my end results. So no need to feel like I'm not saying something nice. I'm just saying not guru level, but I feel like I can help you get through something, whether it be skin issues, hair, frizzy issues. So stick around. We cover a little bit of all of that on this channel, but we do mainly focus on Bath & Body Works and mostly candles, but I do like Bath & Body Works body care as well. So recently I just did a perfume collection, so I just kind of do a really wide array, and I ramble. You have to be okay with that. If you're not okay with rambling, you absolutely hate this channel, but typically my rambles always circle back, so rest assured. We're gonna jump in at number 10. These are my 10 candles that I have absolutely been loving this year. And number 10 is no stranger to my channel. It's Island Daydream. The notes are juicy pineapple, tangy mango, sugar cane, and coconut water. And I think I love this candle. It's one of the strongest candles I've ever burnt. It's one of the strongest candles on cold that I've ever smelled. Strongest candle on cold I've ever smelled. That was okay. And it's really cute and it's nice for summer. This is just kind of snuck up on me. It's really beautiful. It's a very sweet coconut. It's got the pineapple, which is really strong. Mango is really strong. There's nothing missing in the notes here, which sometimes we do find in candles. We're like, I don't really smell that, but I smell all of that in here. It's like a delicious, beachy, fruity drink, and I'm here for it. I've had several. I now have 2 in my collection because I'm not sure if they bring this back every summer. It's just new to me. I tried some other ones from the same line that came out that weren't my favorite, but this one was an instant fave. So they're probably not gonna have many more of those in store, but if you're finding one at a 75% off price point, that's one that you should definitely try. Now this is newer, so it had to go high up on my list, and it's Key Lime Cake Pop, and this is my second one. And Key Lime Cake Pop smells much stronger like a Fruity Pebbles than the Rainbow Sprinkles did. Rainbow Sprinkles I thought I'd love. I just love that sugary, fruity cereal idea. I thought that'd be such a unique, I like unique candles too. You'll see that in this countdown. There's a few unique candles, but this is a much better thrower. I love the wax color too. That's just a bonus. This throws, and it's got that tart fruity note from the key lime, but also the cake note. So it just did a much better job with this. So like in that realm of the crispy cereal bar, rainbow sprinkles, even the jungle pebbles, Key Lime Cake Pop takes the Fruity Pebbles and the Fruit Loops, and they just run with it. So if you're into that, you would love this from Goosecreek. I didn't write down the notes exactly, but it's basically exactly what you would think a Key Lime Cake Pop would smell like. or a candle anyways, because it's very authentic too. It's got a nice vanilla cake note, like a buttercream frosting note, and a very tart key lime note. So that's my number 9. Another candle that I love that I feel like got slept on a little bit, and I did make a video about 10 candles I love that didn't get the hype, and then 10 candles everyone loves I kind of don't. And Sweet Rosemary Vanilla I know was one of those candles in my video. The notes are fresh rosemary, sweet vanilla cake, whipped frosting with natural essential oils. I had picked this up, I want to say Candle Day, but it might have been slightly after Candle Day, but I know I didn't burn it until the beginning of this year, because of course at the end of 2020, what were we burning? Christmas candles. So this one was definitely not put into play until January, February, somewhere in there. But when I lit this up, oh my gosh, the scent of this candle is just so permeating. It's such a strong, beautiful, it's like the cake is baking, but you smell something just extra with that herbal note of the rosemary, I think. The frosting's a beautiful note. The cashier, when I was checking out the day, I remember like I bought one and then I went back for some sale and I bought like 3, and she's like, I love that candle and no one else does. And I was like, let's just keep it to us because it's really good. So this was a candle I just absolutely adored, and it was just different. Like I said, it just sounds like it wouldn't be Sweet Rosemary Vanilla, but this was amazing, and I'm so glad I've backed it up in my collection. Next, I'm going to go to a different brand. Again, this is going to be Kringle or Country Candle, and this was Smoke and S'mores, and I've done 2 orders. I actually have another Kringle candle in my countdown. I'm sure you guys know what it is, but this was the first order I'd ever placed with them. And this is the Smoke and S'mores candle. And it doesn't have notes either, but I know it has like the toasted graham, the marshmallow fluff, the decadent milk chocolate with a smoke note. And I can't tell you how beautifully the smoke note pairs with the sweet of the marshmallow, the sweet of the chocolate. And it burns that way all the way through. I've burned through a whole candle, and I'm really glad I backed. This was the only one I backed up because I was like, I bet I like that. I mean, I like sweet stuff, so I knew I'd like this, but this is going to be a really nice fall candle. So I'm saving it for fall, but that was a really good one. And like I said, it kind of surprised me. And when I started thinking about it, I like Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body, and I don't know, Goose is newer to me this year too. Sorry, this is my 4th video, so of course my voice is all tucked out. But I don't know that I've tried a s'mores candle. So I was happy to try a s'mores candle. I thought that was kind of neat. Another candle that's from Kringle, and this is just because I haven't had a chance to burn it as long as I've been burning the others, but Root Beer Donut. Now this is one of my newer ones. I am on my 2nd Root Beer Donut. I love this candle. When I say I love this candle, I can't tell you how much I love the fact that you can smell the like foaminess of the root beer, the spiciness of the ginger, as well as a nice bakery note. I think the donut is the lowest note you can detect in here, but when burning, it does smell like a nice bakery root beer scent. So I love that, and I just don't have anything like it in my collection. So there's another close-up look at Root Beer Donut. Kringle and Goose do not put their notes on here, so if I don't think ahead of time to write them down, but basically they're pretty true to scent, so it's whatever you can smell. There might be an extra little bit of Cupid something or sparkling ice in there, but we're gonna skip those for this video. Okay, so we're at number 5, and for this one, it's no secret, this was just my favorite candle that came out of this Brights Neon collection, and the Orange Pineapple Punch. And I knew I would like it, but I got the ones that like I knew I'd like Waikiki Beach Coconut and Island Margarita. And then I was like, okay, let's just smell this. And it's like so in your face with the orange and the pineapple, but I like that fruity scent, especially in home. I wouldn't want this probably for, well, maybe I'd like this in body care. I really would love this in a wall plug. I don't think it came out in a wall plug, but this is tart orange juice, sweet pineapple, and vanilla sugarcane. Really sweet, really fruity, really tart, with the juice and the pineapple. The pineapple is sweet, but you do smell that tart fruity note in here. But I absolutely love this candle. Most of the candles I'm mentioning are a 9.5 to 11 out of 10 on burn, meaning that they throw consistently, they burn evenly. So all of these candles, another reason they probably made this list was that I liked it from top to bottom, and I've at least burnt one this whole year. So the reason these all look nice, you're like, okay, girl, you're gonna burn your candles. I always back up candles that I think I'm gonna like so that I have one in my collection. So these are just looking nice and neat for you because they're the ones I pulled out of that. because I wanted them to look nice. But right now I am burning a root beer donut, and the other ones I might be burning in the fall, but if they're my only backup, I will have a hard time because I have candles I really like. And I don't know why we do that, but sometimes these companies play and they don't bring back stuff that we really like. So I'm kind of like, well, am I going to burn it too soon and not have it to enjoy later? So this one is watermelon bubblegum from Goose Creek. And I know that's probably a strange one to have in them. There's so many candles, right? Like, how did I not fall in love with this, that, and the other? But this one surprised me. I tried it in a single wick thinking that it would be a one and done. I'd like it, but that'd be that. But I have seen other companies do a bubblegum candle, and none of them have performed as well as this one performed. I remember I'd gotten like the Bath and Body Works bubblegum candle, and it just smelled like sweet. Didn't really distinctly smell like that gum that was like that tape gum. I don't remember what it's called now, but that's what you smell when you open this. This just takes me back to my childhood, and the watermelon's a nice sweet bubblegum watermelon, and it throws really well. It's pretty light on cold. I wouldn't have expected it to do as well burning, but this one did well. And then that pink wax, just like I said, is a bonus. It really makes this candle look super cute burning. So I did back that up right away when I burnt a single wick, and I have a single wick and that 3 wick, but I'm gonna have a hard time. And like I said, I know you're seeing a lot of fruit and a lot of gourmand. That is my sense. You're rarely gonna see a floral candle. I'm dipping a toe. Maybe one will make the whole list of the 2021. I did get a couple floral candles lately, if you've been noticing, and I'm dipping a toe. But really, I'm fresh, fruity, foodie. Floral is coming along. It must be what I'm going to do in my 40s. I'm going to be like, I don't know who a girl that likes fruity candles. And you guys are going to be like, I remember her. She only liked fruity candles. Back to the countdown. And so we only have 3 left. And we know that there's been 3 hyped candles this year. I bet you guys can guess which ones they are. And so these 3 were hard to put into order. These all were easy to put in the countdown, but like putting them in order was fine. These were hard to put in order, but here's what I did. So my number 3 is gonna go to Wild Berry Jam Donut. Look at the packaging, let's give it its moment. The notes are sweet wild berry jam, powdered donut, brown sugar crumble. This we went crazy for. Bath and Body Works made a whole collection, and most of the collection performed really well, but this was one of the standouts for me. The whole collection was nice though, which doesn't always happen, but this is a candle that I bought like 6 of. I've burned a few. I know I have at least 3 or 4 back here. I've burned at least 2. I love this candle, and this whole SAS, if they would have went crazy price, like $10 or something, I would have probably bought 6 more. I love this candle. However, I felt like 3 was enough of a backup for me. I'm going to probably burn 1 in the fall, and I'm sure they'll bring it back in some form or fashion for the next Big Shop collection. But it was really hard not to buy even more. I feel like I used to think 6 was a good number, but then my storage has gone down. Like when I would buy 6 as like my hoard number, I had my own whole room for like candles, makeup, everything. And then, you know, we moved down here and we share space. So like half of this room is for me and all my stuff and all my collections. And the other half I share. And I'm like starting to move over to that side of the room. We're all aware of it. We've all kind of made our comments about it. So now I have to kind of be more careful. Having 6 of each candle really takes up space, and only my shelves hold about probably 36 candles. So if I have 4 filled, and I have crates in certain places, but it's hot in Kentucky. I don't have a basement or an attic, but I don't want to put them anywhere they're not going to be in the cool AC. So I can't go as crazy as I used to, but I also don't think I need to. But this candle is worth having a case of. It's so good. It's such a great performer. It's such a unique scent. We all know if we like this one at this point, but this one had to make it into a countdown when you're talking about the best candles of 2021, because this has been one of the best candles. Next, pink watermelon. I know these are pretty predictable, but you guys know I loved pink watermelon. Juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossom, lime zest with essential oils. Another one that I have backups of, another one that I would have way more backups of if I had the room, but I will just enjoy the 3 or 4. I don't even have a count right now. I just made collection videos like 2 months ago, but I already feel like my collection's changed so much. But yeah, I just love this. This is like a scent I love to smell in cold, but I also know when I go to light this baby up, it's gonna throw, it's gonna perform. So that's number 2, what does that leave for number 1? Which one is number one, friends? Leave it in the comments. Did I leave you enough time to leave it in the comments? Sweet Carrot Cake has been my favorite candle that's come out this year. I love all of the candles I've talked about, and I've loved more than just these 10. These 10 I just have backed up. Like, I've smelled them, they surprised me, and they got backups in my collection. But Sweet Carrot Cake, even though you'd think, oh my gosh, they've done this before with Spiced Vanilla Cupcake, Spiced Vanilla, all the, you know, there's been a few other ones that have been thrown around. This was done so well. It's sweet cream cheese frosting, fluffy carrot cake, and cinnamon spice. I love the cinnamon spice note. I really do feel like they did a good job of making the cake note smell airy, light, and fluffy. Not dense and not too thick. And I love what they did with the cream cheese frosting note. It just really, when it's burning, it smells like someone's baking. I've fooled people so many times. I burnt 2 of these during the spring into Easter time. I have 3 more. I want to use one in the fall because this scent is so transitional. I feel like you could use it any time of year if you just want a bakery candle, but I really feel like there's going to be something magical about switching all that summer fruitiness. I really kind of calm that down in the fall. So half of my list does seem very bright and fruity and citrusy, with a little bit of this sprinkled in, but the fall, you're gonna see a lot more of this. This is definitely more of my style of candle. Just for the first part of the year, we haven't really had that opportunity. So that is my list of 10 for so far in 2021. If any of you guys want to take a few minutes and in the comments below, give me your top 10 or your top 5 or your top 3, whatever you want to put into it, candles that we have had released to us from any company really. But obviously, we're very much more well-known with Kringle, Goosecreek, and bathandbodyworks, and of course, you know, some other brands. But it can be from any brand. I'm just so curious, and I will be bringing a follow-up video, of course, at the end of the year with my top 20. Maybe I'll do 25. Hopefully, we get some really good things. I'm excited for fall. It is my favorite time of year because I am a hoodie and boots kind of girl. But I still want to continue to enjoy these things that I've been loving for summer. So let me know down below how you think I did with these top 10s and what am I missing, or what are you considering your favorite releases that we've had so far. And I feel like for the most part, none of these have been repackages. I could be wrong, but for the most part, these all feel like original OGs to any of these companies. So I like that as well. But I'm rambling now. I have to turn the conversation over to you in the comments, and I will look forward to responding to those, and I will see you guys in a video tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.